A lot of you are really dumb. Yes. Why? Because you are showing fear of something or of things that don't exist. You're scared of God. You're scared of Jesus Christ. You're scared of Allah. You're scared of the Holy Spirit. You're scared of the Virgin Mary. You're scared of the devil, Satan. You're scared of demons. You're scared of angels. You guys and girls defend these things not because you love them or you hate them. You defend them because you're scared that if you don't defend them, you're going to go to hell. You're scared of God. You're scared of Jesus. You're scared of the Holy Spirit. You're even scared of the Virgin Mary. But you're going to defend them out of fear that if you don't defend these things, these imaginary characters, your soul is going to go to hell. Or you're scared that you're going to receive some sort of punishment while you're still alive. Let's be realistic, okay? Let's be realistic. Nothing is going to happen to you. God is not going to hurt you. The devil is not going to hurt you, okay? Because these are imaginary things. I'm not scared of God. I have no fear of something that's created in the mind of man. I'm not scared of God like I'm not scared of the devil. I'm not scared of demons. I'm not scared of upsetting the Holy Spirit. I'm not scared of calling Jesus a weakling. I'm not scared of saying that the Virgin Mary should have had an abortion. I'm not scared of these things. I'm not scared to say these things because nothing is going to happen. God does not exist. Jesus Christ does not exist. The Virgin Mary doesn't exist. The Holy Spirit doesn't exist. Satan does not exist. All these angels and demons do not exist. How many times do I have to say it? This is all created by man's imagination. These things were created to keep mankind in check. Allah was created to keep mankind in check. A lot of these concepts were created to make sure that the masses can stay in their place. These religions were once started off as minor cults, and they blew up to become major religions. But just because a religion is followed by 1 billion people doesn't make the God any more real. Think about this. When you were a child, you probably believed in a tooth fairy. You probably believed in Santa Claus. And you thought the tooth fairy was real. You thought Santa Claus was real, especially when you lost a tooth, when your tooth came out, that is, and you put it under the pillow, you would think that the tooth fairy was going to give you some money underneath your pillow. But you grew up to realize that the tooth fairy is fake. Christmas time. Many of you believed in Santa Claus. You believed Santa Claus was going to come down the chimney, or he's going to climb through the window and give you gifts. And when you saw gifts by the Christmas tree, you thought it was Santa Claus. And then you grew up to realize it was just your parents, your aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, family, friends giving you the presents. It wasn't Santa Claus. You grew up to realize that Santa Claus was fake. Now, why is it that Santa Claus is fake, the Tooth Fairy's fake, but then God is real. Jesus Christ is real. This all-powerful being, this all-knowing being, created the universe, created everything, is so powerful, but yet does nothing. But yet you believe in this being. Why is that? You believe in this God, but you don't believe in Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy. Because Santa Claus was never forced upon mankind like that. The Tooth Fairy was never forced upon mankind, but yet God is forced upon mankind. Jesus Christ is forced upon mankind. Allah is forced upon mankind. You know, the Holy Spirit's forced upon us. The Virgin Mary is forced upon us. The devil has been pushed into your mind through fear, as well as the demons. The angels have been forced upon us. So we've grown to believe in this nonsense. Once you do your research into these religions, into these beliefs, you're going to deconstruct, you're going to take apart everything that you believed in, slowly but surely. Yeah, it can be a scary process, but it's necessary so that you understand the reality. And what's the reality? The reality is not God. It's not this Jesus. It's not this Allah. It's not this fantasy. The reality is you. The reality is me. The reality is the people around you. The reality is your environment. The reality is the stars, the sun, the moon, the plants, the trees, the animals, the insects, the air we breathe, the events in our world, in our lives. What we see, what we feel, what we can touch, hear, smell, the people we interact with, that's the reality. The happiness and the sadness, the depression, the worry, the boredom, the positive and the negative, that's the reality. That's the reality that we experience. That's what you have to learn to accept and deal with. Not these fantasy religions, Christianity, Muslim, Jew, Hindu, these or any other kind of belief system. Those are fantasy, okay? Get over it. Stop being scared of things that don't exist. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of this God. I'm not. Screw this God. Screw this Jesus. Screw this Virgin Mary. They can all screw each other. Screw the Holy Spirit. I don't care. Screw Satan. I don't care. You know, the angels and the demons. I don't care. Okay? They don't bother me. What bothers me is the stupidity of all of you that believe in this crap. Anyway, people, it's me, Victor Serrao, and thank you for taking the time to listen to what I gotta say.